Hey, I'm Toby Kvalevog with Leisure Outdoor Adventures. Fishing guide, part-time tournament fisherman, semi-retired tournament fisherman. I'm getting sick of getting beat in all these tournaments by these guys using artificials. I'm still a live bait guy. I've been a live bait guy for my entire life. I used to fish tournaments and my specialty was live bait fishing. And so live bait fishing with minnows, night crawlers, and leeches has kind of come to the wayside when it comes to tournaments because you cannot pick out your specific fish you want to catch when you're dragging bait behind the boat until now. So what I've come up with is a simple system. This is your straight up lindy rig. You have a sinker, barrel swivel, leader to a number 2 hook. This is a perfect lindy rig for a minnow or a night crawler, right? That's how we'd fish it, and that's how we fished it for 20 years. Whenever Al Linder came up with the lindy rig system. But with a twist, like a Carolina rig with a toothpick, the old rubber bead bobber stop above a tungsten bullet weight, that system right there turns this into a forward-facing fish catching machine with a shorter leader. I can put whatever bait would typically work lindy rigging and cast it specifically in front of any fish I want in the system with forward-facing sonar. You're targeting a fish, same thing you'd throw a bobber or a jig wrap or a plastic. With this tungsten weight, I can throw a 7-inch creek chub or a 3-inch leech spot on to a target and watch it sink right down to the fish. Let the live bait do the work instead of me doing the jigging. Fish follows it down, exact same system. You feel it, you get a bite, give them the rod tip, reel up, set the hook. You know, the key of this whole thing, it's not recreating the wheel here. This little bead or a toothpick or something that stops your typical lindy rig sinker from slipping, something that stops it, allows you to cast accurately. A bullet style weight, whether it's tungsten or not, this is tungsten, which shows up better, as we know, on forward-facing sonar. What this allows me to do is cast a lindy rig without that sinker sliding. And what happens if you cast a live bait system without having that stopper, you're going to have separation. So the bead allows the slip sinker to stay put. There's actually a little rattle there when you have it too, which is a nice little added bonus. But without it, when you cast, you have separation. And your bigger minnows, bigger baits that are hard to cast will separate 4, 5, 6, up to 10 feet of separation, and your sinker will fall faster than your bait on the forward-facing sonar, which is super frustrating because fish swim. When fish swim faster than your bait gets down to them, you're ruining your bait, you're ruining your cast, you're not being effectively fishing. This little system, the bead, pins that to the slip sinker, and so the minnow has no choice but to follow 3 feet behind the sinker. As the sinker drops, the minnow's right there, spot on time, just like every other thing you would throw with forward-facing sonar.